personal space. This is one of my favorite topics. Why is this on here?
So, this is on here because of something I was reading from Summer Walker. So, she's kind of been like a topic of conversation a couple times now for some stuff that she does. Like, do you remember when people were kind of trying to roast her about her performance on her Tiny Desk concert?
Yeah.
And she said before, like, I don't, like, she has a social anxiety or she doesn't like performing.
Right.
May be hard to comprehend for an artist.
I kind of get, but, you know.
Yeah, so she was doing...
you are a musician, so that's something that you got to overcome.
Oh, you do.
You know what I'm saying? However you overcome it. Mm-hmm. I don't suggest drugs, but there is a way you can overcome it.
Well,
a lot of people do use drugs.
And as a solo person, I guess it is it's a little different because how I overcame it, because I have that stage fright type shit, and you know that anxiety, and I got all that shit. So the way I got over it, and the way I think so too. But the way I got over it is I was like, if these guys are gonna do it, I'm not going to be the one to not do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just psyched myself out like, I'm not going to fail my friends.
I would just say to myself, fly or die.
Yeah. I just say, I'm not failing y'all.
I heard from Big Sean, this is years ago, but Big Sean said he would say to himself, you going to be a bitch, nigga? And that would make him go do whatever he needed to do.
He was in the bathroom like Eminem. He was looking in the mirror.
He's just like,
I also felt you can be different for a singer versus a rapper.
That too.
For a singer, it should be even better though. It should be even easier.
I don't know.
You think so?
Man, because you might really be in your own head. You might be thinking about like, oh man, I hope I hit this note. Or
I can see that.
If you're a good singer, then
if you're a good singer, you should be able to get it.
Yeah, you should be good.
But the thing is, because I would think it'd be a little easier just because when it comes to singing, the tempo is a lot slower. You're not singing fast, or you're not changing tempo. A rapper has those different ways to do it.
A rapper just walking around back and forth on stage would probably be a lot easier than a singer that's dancing and they got choreography.
Yeah.
I can see that. Okay, I
can see too.
Or if let's say you're just sitting like I am right here in front of a mic, and the whole focus is on how your voice sounds at that part of the song, like that. You know what I mean? It's a bit different if you run around the stage or even just walking back and forth. And
I'm sure it's not easy for either.
But this conversation was about meet and greets, and she's saying, "I don't like giving everybody a hug." Every single person that comes through here.
Okay, she has to quit her job.
Yeah, she has to. She has to.
He said she gotta quit her job.
You gotta fucking quit. She's not made for this.
Yeah, if you can't hug the fans, because they're the ones who made you. They're the ones that got you where you are.
Is it because it's just safety reasons?
She was saying. So this is. Security. I'm gonna kind of speed with this, but she was saying to all the fans she appreciates everyone taking the extra time, sharing their stories. She tells everyone individually, thank you. They laugh, give compliments. Then she said, now for those who are upset because I don't give hugs, I don't know what to tell you. Then she kept and went on. But I feel like you're not going to like how she followed that part of it up. But,
what did she say?
She said, I'm an empath and the transference of energy from that many people each day would literally kill me. Y'all may not understand what I'm talking about, but for example, there's a lot of people out there faking the funk with a smile on their face, like they got it together, but inside you're actually suffering from some sort of traumatic experience, loss, depressed, fearful, envious, or whatever the case may be, but I can feel it. So I ask you to please respect my space. So basically she's saying hugging every single fan is going to drain her because you're transferring your negative energy or pain or whatever it is onto her, and it would drain her. And knowing you know he ain't trying to hear that.
Well, okay. I'm going to have about half and half with this because I'm going to tell you why. Because I remember a woman that I had helped. I remember she was like, she only wanted me to help her. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yo, anybody can do this shit. This is not nothing that, like, I'm not special. You know what I'm saying? She was just like, nah, I like to keep my energy right. Like, I like to keep the same energy. I don't want to go. And she's like, that's when you mess up your own energy. You go in all these different people and shit and everybody doing something different. You know what I'm saying? I get it, right? But if you're an artist,
no.
you want to be like a well-known artist. This is a part of like the growth. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of it. Like you got to meet people. You got to reach out and touch the people. People have to be able to touch you. People have to know that you're with. You're not a fucking robot or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I kind of feel like that's something that if you decide I want to be a superstar or I want to be a famous singer or a rapper or whatever it is,
you have to let that go.
Yeah, you have to realize that part, you lose that part of that you want to keep to yourself. Like you lose that. You know what I'm saying? I actually feel like that's the reason why Andre 3000 isn't doing anything now, because he wanted to reclaim that back into that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I can understand how, like, if you live out there like that and then like never having that moment for you, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what honestly feel like that's what Andre 3000 is doing. That's the only reason that we are probably never going to get on the album. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
he's good where he's at.
Over it, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And understandably so.
I know. So there's a lot of people that have come and gone that have probably been over it. They just don't want to deal with that shit, or they think they want. They finally get there. And they're just like, yo, I gotta let all these niggas touch me.
And I can kind of, I get it. Yeah. Some of it does look exhausting. Like if you ever see the behind the scenes of those, you look at them and it's like same thing over and over and over. Like hug or dap, lean, smile, thanks, over and over and for hours. Right. So I can see how that could be tiring. But you'll also see a lot of not just artists, but some of them athletes or actors, actresses. Same thing. They'll say like, "Hey, I take every picture. I sign as many autographs as I can." A lot of them will just have like one thing. They're like, "Hey, I'll take the picture. I'll sign the autograph. I'll do whatever. Just please don't bother me while I'm eating." Right. Yeah. Some of them be like, "Yeah, I got you as soon as I'm done eating. Just please. That's all I ask." Or not when I'm with my kids. Right. Exactly. Which I respect that. You know, a lot of them are like, "Hey, I'll stop. I'll do as much as I can. Just leave the kids alone.
Let
me finish my meal. That's all I ask." And you got to respect that.
Right. No. Yeah. I mean,
and if she keeps blowing up as an artist, there will come a time where that comes off the table anyway. Because it seems that there's a certain level that once artists get past that, they don't do those meet and greets anymore.
Right. But you have to build to that, though.
No, you do. It takes time. You have to. It takes.
You have to do the meet and greets until it gets to the point where
you don't have to.
Like when Drake says, I forget what song he says when he was like, "I've done all. I think I'm done doing press." Like I've done all the press I could do, like, forever, kind of thing. I get it. This nigga, he doesn't need to do press anymore. Yeah, he did the press. He's up here. He doesn't.
Press isn't going to get him any higher.
Nothing. It's not going to get him any higher.
So we talked about Kendrick earlier. Kendrick don't need to do a rollout.
No, he really don't.
He can just come out tomorrow. Hey, y'all, here you go.
Only thing press would do for Drake would just add context to shit that we don't know about. Yeah. But other than that, there's no reason for him to do it.
You look at someone like Beyonce. She can't do a meet and greet.
Oh, hell no. Not without the Secret Service.
No, exactly. Yeah. Even then, they might get overwhelmed.
Yeah. And like it won't even be like in the same room. Like she'll be in like in a completely bulletproof glass case. She just touches her hand on the window.
All the pictures of you next to the glass.
Yeah, next to the glass.
I just touch the glass. You put your hand in, you look back and take a picture.
Oh my god, I touched her hand through the window.
Beyonce gotta have like some H-Town goons with her.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the dude don't touch the queen. Don't touch the queen.
Yeah. You said what?
The guy that was in that video y'all showed me.
Which one?
Whichever was like.
Oh yeah. Jay Prince.
Yeah, he's like no.
Hey, nigga, back up.
Get that out of here.
That was the greatest hand movement ever. Shout out to Jay Prince.
Yeah, man, I'm interested to see how it goes for Summer Walker. I mean, I like some of her stuff, but this, jokes aside, might be a rough career for her.
If you having that, yeah. Personal space is important.
She might have anxiety. She might be like a clean freak too. You know, she might not like.
The whole day we roasted her for that too.
That's what they were saying?
No, this is a completely different thing she did. Cause she was saying like, basically it was like this giant like bath bowl. She had like her little soaps and washcloths and all that. She's like, I like doing this. I hate taking a shower. I forget what it was.
Sponge baths.
Yeah, it was something along those lines. I don't
because she's not from America.
But people were like, what?
But, where's she from?
You know how people get.
I think she's from Europe or something, like France or so. A lot of Europeans don't.
Babe.
This is what a French
heard.
teacher told me. I don't want to put something out there that may be wrong.
True, it might not be true for all.
Right. I don't want to say that, but I remember when I took French with.
She's from Atlanta.
So much for the foreign.
I try to help. Somewhere.
But what were you gonna say though?
No, for real talk. I had a French teacher. She told me, where she was from. She was like, she was saying how the customs were different, and I'm like, we were like, what kind of stuff is different? She's like, for example, y'all take baths every day. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we was all kids. We was like, ew. But they were saying that they kind of take like a little sponge bath. They take a shower like twice a week, really, and then throughout the week they kind of just.
Like wipe it
dab
down,
it up,
and
wipe it down,
right. An express wash,
right? Express wash,
utility,
right? It's a utility,
aka whole bath.
Oh shit!
Yeah, to be honest with you, though, I wish I could understand the art of that. Like, I don't know if I've ever really done it, except for like super extreme cases. But I really wish I could understand the art of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's probably pretty efficient. Of course, you're not as clean as you would like to be. But, you know what I'm saying?
You're talking about like over there overseas, or how she was saying,
right?
To be honest, I've seen articles or read shit or some shit I've seen where it was saying that it's actually not healthy to take that shit, like to
take showers,
and like scrub your body every day.
Really?
Yeah, that it actually is actually worse for your skin. And worse for your skin, worse for your hair, worse for everything. Like to do it like that on a regular. Like,
could it be what you're using?
No, I think
that's causing it.
I think it's just period. Like
you're using something that strips you of your shit all the time.
Well, that's the thing.
They have a lot of the things that say that it replenishes or makes your skin better, or this and that. It has lotion inside, or right. But they say that it's better not to do it. Like, I wouldn't say twice a week, but almost like every other day type thing is what I was reading is actually healthier for your skin and for long term keeping your shit looking good, all type shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna pass.
I was like, I don't know about all that. I like to not smell, but
right. Well, yeah, man. Like I say, personal space is important, though. I'm gonna be real, because when I'm out in public, I'm like, bro, back the fuck up. You know, one of the things that like irks the fuck out of me. I'm not sharing this with a lot of people, so this is the first time I ever shared this with anybody. So, whenever I'm at
He's never bathed.
No. Whenever I'm at the, because I fucking hate self checkout.
Yeah.
Right, because I feel like people be pushing up on me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like when I'm at the checkout. And like I'm putting my shit, and there's like people like they're like right there, like with their shit, like
they're already trying to like get in there.
I don't mind you put that little stick up that separates us and do your thing over here. I'm not tripping on that.
Stop rubbing on me.
But like, I'm coming here to the. If you can see me press in my fucking debit number or whatever, you're too fucking close.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
like.
Close.
Back up.
You know what I'm saying? Give me some space.
Yeah.
Show some respect, because I wouldn't be on your back.
All right. And this one time, I got a story about this too. This lady, like, there was someone behind me doing that, and it kind of like kept pushing me forward.
Right.
And this lady checked. I was like, oh, excuse me.
Right.
I want to be like, this lady's cart is like up my fucking back. Right. Like, I'm not trying to steal your pen. But like,
do you mind?
Yeah.
I lean over.
Like,
do you mind?
A black man.
Exactly. This shit happened to be at Shake Shack like 2 months ago. They have the kiosk you can order on the tablet, and it's pay there. And this dude, I could tell he was just trying to help. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can do this." I'm like, "I got it."
Yeah,
not a boomer. I got it. I know how to order on the tablet. Right. So I'm like ordering. He's standing there talking to me, but he was like really in my space. So I kind of like slid to the left,
right?
Like trying to be smooth about it. And he can't like get it again. He like kind of inch closer. And so I like was like, oh, okay, cool. We're talking and took one more step. He's like, am I standing too close? And I didn't want to be like, yeah, back the fuck up. But I'm like, nah. But the thing was, he's sitting there and he puts his hands in front of him. He's like, 1, 2, 3, like measuring the distance between me and him. I'm
really?
like, yo, don't they need you in the back?
Really?
Yeah.
Hand measuring.
Yeah, he was hand measuring the distance between me and him. I'm like, there's like other people that I'm sure need your help.
Wow.
That's funny.
That's funny as fuck. Holy shit.
I didn't think it was funny at all.
Because you would be Summer Walker.
But I was like, okay.
Well,
I was like, clearly there's something else going on here. So
like,
I want to be mean.
Bro, because I don't know what that is with that personal space shit, bro. People just be like up on you. I'm just like, bro,
I hate that.
Just give me like...
Especially, I just told you, no, I'm good.
Like, on arm's length, like back up.
Yeah, like a full arm extension.
Right.
Maybe two.
I don't even like having neighbors, so it's like, fuck. So why the fuck would I want you by me?
He didn't want you in a house next to his.
I'm be real, I don't either.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't even like fucking having neighbors.
No joke, I pull up, and then I see they pull up. I'm like, motherfucker always pull up when I pull up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you pulling up when I pull it up? You know
watching me.
They sit in the car, think the same thing. Oh,
yeah, this
every time I pull up, he pull up.
Yeah, same thought going over there.
And now I gotta wait in my car till he goes inside.
Right. I'm waiting in my car. Like, I'm not getting out.
I'm not budging. Let's see who lasts longer. Y'all both just sit in your car for like an hour. Is he gonna fucking go yet? I'm hungry.
I don't even like my neighbors. That's funny. We gotta move on.